Alright guys, so I wasn't exactly planning on making a video today. If you can't tell, I have my Lamar Jackson jersey on. I know I'm not like a sports YouTuber or anything like that, not even close. Outside of a couple hockey videos, I've never really done any sports content on my channel. If you don't know, I'm a huge Ravens fan. I've been watching the Ravens pretty much since the Joe Flacco era started, since Harbaugh and Joe Flacco first got there. Back in '07 or '08. I think it was '08 when the first year that they were in Baltimore. But long story short, I've been following the Ravens for like most of my life, almost for as long as I can remember watching football. So I woke up at 3 o'clock today. Right before I turned on Red Zone, when I woke up, I saw the notification that Lamar Jackson had just run for like a 75-yard touchdown to put the Ravens up 35-14. And so I was like, okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's a really good sign. Even one of my friends who is a huge Ravens fan too texted me, said, hey, by the way, Ravens look great. Lamar is on point. Ravens are playing a complete game right now. So I was like, okay, cool, let's go. That's awesome. Because there were a handful of people that were picking the Dolphins to win today, and I was like, okay, well that's a really good statement game that the Ravens are coming out handling business. Lamar looks good, whatever. The team's playing a complete game, which is a really good sign. What in the world happened? How in the world do you go from up 35-21 with like 12 minutes left in the game to lose? That's like Atlanta Falcons level choking. Like, I don't even have words. Like, what happened to the secondary? Marcus Peters was burnt toast, dude. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. You're up 3 touchdowns with 12 minutes left in the game. You have to close those games out. You're not the Atlanta Falcons. I know you're both bird teams, but you're not the Atlanta Falcons. That's an Atlanta Falcons level of choke job. Blowing a 21 point lead in 12 minutes. That's literally something the Falcons would do. Like, you cannot expect to be taken seriously if you lose those games. And I do not care. I know someone is going to bring up, oh, but it's Tyreek Hill. He's the fastest player in the game. Oh, they have Jalen Waddle, another one of the fastest players in the game. You do not lose those games. I don't care. You could have freaking Jerry Rice and Randy Moss as the wide receivers for the Dolphins at that point. I do not care. You have to lose. You have to close those games out to avoid losing. You cannot blow a 3 touchdown lead in 12 minutes and expect to have any sort of expectations for being able to perform in big games. You can't do it. I just don't understand how that's possible. Like, even in the offseason, that's why we went and got Marcus Williams, and that's why we drafted Kyle Hamilton, so that our secondary, supposedly a top 5 group in the entire league from most pundits' words, would be able to shut down guys like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Like, what is going on? How do you... I don't have words. Like, the game's been over for like an hour now at this point that I'm recording, and I still, like, the realization that they actually managed to lose a 3 touchdown lead in the final 12 minutes of the game, like, that still hasn't even fully set in yet. So anyways, I just wanted to rant for a couple minutes. And another thing is, if a single pundit places any blame on Lamar Jackson for that, like, I'm one to criticize Lamar when he doesn't play as well as he should, and I absolutely believe that if he's not playing up to par, that he needs to be held accountable for that. If a single pundit places the blame of this game, of the team losing, on Lamar Jackson today, or any of the offense for putting up 38 points, they need to lose their job, because they do not know that football is a 2-aspect sport. It's both offense and defense. And if your offense puts up 38 points and still manages to lose at home, by the way, in the home opener, it puts up 38 points and still manages to lose, yeah, no, the offense, and especially Lamar, do not deserve a single iota of blame for that. So Rant's over. Appreciate you guys listening. Like I said, I know I don't really do a whole lot of sports content, but I definitely want to start doing more. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest because I'm just a little frustrated right now. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.